Hey guys, I want to talk about goal setting today. And if you're like me and have no problems loading up, grand visions at the start of the year, but sometimes throughout the year, life gets in the way and you're super busy and you just feel those goals drifting away. It's good to understand that you're not alone. I always had these massive visions, these grand plans of my lifestyle, of things I wanted to achieve that year, of things that I wanted to do in my business, and I'd read these 200 or 300 page books on goal setting, and they just weren't applicable. They had really good messages in there. Their framework was kind of great, but I needed something way more simple and something that when you're super busy you can implement. And the other part was they were very rigid. It was like life had to be linear and you had to live by the calendar. And if something got in the way of that, then all of your processes were out of whack. So I went back and looked at all of the times that I'd had these massive fails or I'd got off track with my goals, and I realized it was always at this moment where something popped up in life. I had a family event or I was held back at work for whatever reason, and it meant I couldn't action that goal that day on the specific time that I wanted to get it done, and I had no plan to recover from that. So my solution for that was to come back and build in some flexibility into my goals from the very first day, and to create these, if that, then this kind of scenarios where if an event like that happened that knocked me off track, then this is exactly what I would do. These are the steps I would take to get back on track. And by having that really clear in your mind, the moment it happens, you just jump straight into action and you've got a day or two to sort of recover and get back on track. It was transformational in my sort of goal setting approach, and it really, it stopped me beating myself up about not achieving goals all the time, and it gave me this flexibility to catch back up and still be the type of person I wanted to become. The second part was a lot of my goals were just outcome based. I had no emotional attachment, and they definitely weren't associated with the type of person I wanted to become. So I went back and looked at all of those and took a leaf out of James Clear's book, Atomic Habits, and I found that a lot of the goals I'd created were actually just milestones on the way to becoming the type of person I wanted to become, or having the type of business I wanted to have. So by rearranging how I wrote goals and having something way more aspirational and emotional, I found that those goals really pulled me into action, as opposed to always just hustling, always pushing to achieve them. That were two major breakthroughs I had in goal setting. I just wanted to share it with you today, and I hope that helps you.